Hello, I'm a DM for a long-running campaign, and I found myself needing a talented, quick, cooperative artist who could easily interpret my vision of the characters in my world. And yes, I'm lucky enough that some of my players are artists, and they do draw art of our campaign for free. But I don't want them to be drawing NPCs they haven't met yet. Especially if those NPCs need some character design. And just so happens that one of my players was running a one-shot, and I decided this was a great opportunity to test the waters with different artists for the same character to see which art style fits me the most, the price on it, and how much I'm actually getting for that price. I looked for the cheapest option with at least flat colors and chest up. I tried giving all of the artists the same description, but as I went through more artists, I realized there were some details I should have mentioned initially, but forgot to. For the artists that overlooked or I didn't send them all the details, we corrected them in a revision to the best of our ability. I will point out any differences in the description the artists received. I will now give the most up-to-date description everyone should have gotten. So for how furbolgs are in general, you can see on Google, Furbolg D&D, nothing out of the ordinary. I drew a sketch as best as I could, trying to get the general idea of my variation. I imagined them being this color or even slightly darker. For the outfit, at the top, I think something like this. Bottom, something along these lines, but maybe slightly ripped or worn out. And feet, it doesn't have to be exactly like this, but some sort of sandals. Uses a battle axe and shield as weaponry. For context, no design in mind for that. He has scar marks around his body. That's what those are. Should blend in more with his skin than the sketch I sent. They can also be less thick than what I drew. Eyes are golden yellow, hair black and slicked back, medium, long length. The posing expression can be up to your liking. Here's some personality traits if that helps in any way. Likes to make sure everyone is getting the rightful outcome to their actions. Gets anxious around magic. Appreciates the slowness of living life. Class is a barbarian, but his family is all druids. Protector of the forest and nature. Looks meaner than he actually is as he tries to bring justice through pacific ways. Without further ado, here are the results in the order I received them. And that's it! If you're wondering, the music that played during the showcase was composed by B. Babiyuk and was also a commission made on Fiverr. Links to all of these great people are in the description below. On a finishing note, I think most of the people on Fiverr are clearly being underpaid for the work they do. I wish I had more money to actually give them a reasonable price, but alas, I do not, and I already spent a good chunk for all of this. I do have my mind made up on which artists I will be commissioning again for character design and drawing my D&D NPCs. Hopefully I will at least be able to afford a higher tier package with them next time. These are NPCs I've introduced into the campaign, and Birdkopng, one of my players, has sketched them brilliantly. If you need D&D character design, I highly recommend you go to her whenever she has commissions open. What about you? Who will you be commissioning? Thanks for watching, and now I gotta go prep the next sessions for my campaign. Oh boy.